I'm really, I just have never really felt so sure about something. And I also don't want to jinx it by saying that.
Selena Gomez is opening up. The music superstar joined Jake Shane for the August 7th episode of his Therapuss podcast and reflected on two of the most important relationships of her life with longtime friend Taylor Swift and fiancé Benny Blanco.
I think it's a part of life,
Yeah.
right? We all have to figure out who we love and trust.
Selena looked back fondly on the origins of her and Taylor's bond, revealing that the two initially connected over their respective breakups with Nick and Joe Jonas in the 2000s and how they all remain on good terms today.
Oh, Taylor and I dated the Jonas Brothers. We dated, I dated Nick and she dated Joe. And everything's like, that's cute. We were like young. We all know and love each other now, and it's so cute. We didn't know what we were doing. But yeah, she and I like to say the best thing we got out of those relationships was each other.
Right.
Because it was really sweet. I was about 15, she was 15, 16, 17, about 18. And that's when it was the crazy curly Taylor, and she had all these bracelets that went all the way up. So at that age, we became best friends, bonded over the breakup, as girls do. And then then we just stuck around for all the ups and downs that came after. And here we are now, 16 years later.
In fact, the Wizards of Waverly Place star had nothing but love for other Disney Channel alums who also went on to achieve superstardom.
It was all of us, we were all, from the Jonas Brothers to Miley and Demi, and then it was Zendaya. It's just so cool to see all the people you went to school with, if you will. It's good to see them all do their thing.
The rare beauty mogul also noted that she's known her music producer Beau since her teens too. Around the same time, she met Taylor.
We met when I was 16 because we were gonna possibly work together, but I didn't start releasing music till 17, 18, and officially. So we saw each other around. It was nice. And then, I don't know. I feel like he was just an acquaintance, if that makes sense. And to be honest, I wasn't like besties. I just thought he was nice.
Right.
And then we did a few songs together, Same Old Love, which was awesome.
Banger.
We did a great time, had a great time. Nothing really there. And then I Can't Get Enough, which was with Tiny and J Balvin. Didn't get it there either. I just thought he was funny. I was
He's
just
hilarious.
like, this guy's so funny. But I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
Also, I was so not, when you realize you're not in that place anymore, you need to be where you are. It's all about timing to meet that person. Because even if I did think, oh, let's take this a step further, then it wouldn't have worked. It just simply, you have to be there mentally in order to move forward in something healthily.
Right.
And then we reunited for Single Soon. He just came in, and I was like, oh, Benny, hi, Benny.
Right.
And we spoke for 2 hours, and I asked him to hook me up with anybody that he knew that was cute. And he was like, oh, we do these things like dinner nights, you should come. And then next thing you know, we're dating. But he was terrified in the beginning because he's like, it's work and it's company and people are going to get mad. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Kiss me.
And when it comes to wedding planning, Selena teased that she and Benny may not be walking down the aisle in the immediate future just yet, but she's still basking in the glow of knowing she's found the one.
I couldn't be more excited. It's just, there's so much kind of happening in the moment with, he's working on some projects that he has to wrap up, and we just have things we want to finish and our own personal endeavors before we get into all the nitty gritty. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really, I just have never really felt so sure about something. And I also don't want to jinx it by saying that.
With ride or dies like Taylor and Benny by her side, the 32-year-old went on to explain how she's learned to prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to her close circle.
I got burned a few times, a couple times. You definitely learn as you go. I like to believe in the good in people. I really like to just forgive and forgive. And, it got to a point where some things you can forgive and move on from.
Right.
But it's not something you should perpetually let happen to you in your life.
Right.
And so I think that was everything from friendships to people that I felt like I needed to be more than I was able to be. It was very transactional. People would do something nice for me and then all of a sudden flip it on me and expect something, and I would be happy to extend anything. It's just when it's being told to me, there's all these things. It's weird, It's just like you don't know who is around you to be around you.
Right.
So that's why there were 20 people at my birthday.
Yeah.
Because the 200 people that came to my 30th
Or no longer.
They're segregated
Yeah.
properly.
Selena also shared how her longtime advocacy for mental health has played a crucial role in her professional life and a dedication to using her platform for good.
I think for me, I tried to share my story in hopes that it would be something to help others. And I think I did that when I admitted that I had struggled through my bipolar diagnosis. So that was more of a release for me. And then I realized anything that I touch or anything I'm a part of, it has to give back in some sort of element. And that just always has been my key demographic, that it's people who don't feel seen or heard or even know what's going on in their own mind.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think I get too deep into it. I just believe in therapy. I'm on medication, and I feel really lucky that I'm in the position that I'm in now.
Right.
And I believe in all of that.
While Selena described her outreach initiatives through Rare as the most fulfilling part of her career, she also keeps another personal role close to her heart.
My proudest and most rewarding thing would have to be being an older sister to Gracie.
Oh.
She's just really cool, and she teaches me so much.